How you doing, everybody? My name is Dr. Sami Baya. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. Why you could be a Heyoka Empath. Why you could be a Heyoka Empath. That's the title of this video. Number one, you experience emotions intensely. One of the primary traits of a Heyoka Empath is the overwhelming intensity of their emotional experiences. If you often feel emotions deeply, whether it's joy, sadness, or anger, it might be a sign that you connect deeply to the energies around you. A Heyoka Empath absorbs not just their own emotions, but those of others, making the emotional landscape seem magnified and ever-shifting. This ability to feel deeply can make you seem unusually sensitive or even too much for some, but it's a sign of your empathic nature. You could be a Heyoka Empath if you are unconventional. The Heyoka Empaths tend to break social norms, not intentionally, but because they operate outside of conventional expectations. If you feel like an outsider, or if you often find yourself doing things in an unexpected way that shocks others, you might be exhibiting the traits of a Heyoka. The Heyoka Empath doesn't follow the typical paths in life. Instead, they carve out their own way, often with humor, absurdity, or unconventional wisdom. You could be a Heyoka Empath if you have a unique sense of humor. A Heyoka Empath often uses humor as a form of self-defense and insight. If your humor is a bit unusual, or you have a knack for making people laugh at the most inopportune times, you might be a Heyoka. This humor can be a way to diffuse tension, bring others to the present moment, and even challenge deeply held beliefs. Often their humor isn't just for entertainment, it has a deeper healing function. You could be a Heyoka Empath if you reflect the energy of others. Heyoka Empaths have the uncanny ability to mirror the energy of others. If you are someone who tends to reflect the emotional or mental states of those around you, it could be a sign you are a Heyoka. Whether you are mimicking someone's energy consciously or not, it allows you to understand people at a profound level. This mirroring can be disorienting at times, but it's also a powerful tool for empathy. You could be a Heyoka Empath if you can see through facades. Heyoka Empaths often have the ability to see beyond the surface level of people and situations. If you can intuitively sense when someone is lying, hiding their true emotions, or putting on a facade, you may be a Heyoka. This ability comes from the deep sensitivity and intuition that Heyokas possess. You can pick up on subtleties that others miss, allowing you to understand people at a level that's not always visible to others. You could be a Heyoka Empath if you challenge people to grow. A key aspect of being a Heyoka is the ability to push others to evolve by making them face their shadows. If you find that people often come to you for advice, only to be shocked by the way you make them question their lives, you could be a Heyoka. You might make people uncomfortable at times by pointing out their blind spots or challenging their worldview, but in the long run, your insights lead to growth and transformation. You could be a Heyoka Empath if you are drawn to solitude. Though Heyoka Empaths are deeply connected to others, they also need significant alone time to recharge and process the intense energy they absorb. If you often feel drained after social interactions, or if you crave solitude to restore your energy, this could be a key indicator. Being in a crowd or constantly engaging with people can overwhelm a Heyoka, leading them to retreat into isolation to regain balance. You could be a Heyoka Empath if you are extremely intuitive. If you find yourself sensing the feelings, thoughts, or even physical sensations of others without them saying a word, you may be a Heyoka Empath. Heyokas have an extraordinary level of intuition that allows them to understand what others are going through, sometimes even before the person themselves is fully aware. This intuitive sense can help them navigate complex social dynamics and offer insight to those who need it most. You could be a Heyoka Empath if you speak truth even when it's uncomfortable. Heyoka Empaths are not afraid to speak the truth, even when it's uncomfortable or socially inappropriate. If you've ever found yourself blurting out what others are too afraid to say, or if you've been the one to voice an uncomfortable truth that others were avoiding, then this could be a sign of your Heyoka nature. This trait can sometimes make people uncomfortable, but it is also deeply healing. You could be a Heyoka empath if you are highly sensitive to energy. A Heyoka empath often experiences heightened sensitivity to both the emotional and physical energies around them. If you feel exhausted in certain environments, energized in others, or if you can sense the mood of a room when you enter, you may have this trait. This sensitivity means that you are constantly picking up on subtle energies that others might miss, allowing you to react quickly to changing dynamics. You could be a Heyoka empath if you have a healing presence. Even if you don't consciously try to heal others, your energy can have a profound effect on people. If you've ever noticed that people feel better in your presence, or that they open up to you in ways they don't with others, you could be a Heyoka empath. The energy of a Heyoka is often a mirror that helps people see themselves clearly, which can lead to deep healing and transformation. You could be a Heyoka empath if you find healing through laughter. The Heyoka empath often uses humor and laughter as a way to heal themselves and others. If you find that laughter is your way of coping with difficult situations, or if you use humor as a way to lighten the mood and help others let go of their fears, then this might be a sign of your Heyoka energy. For a Heyoka, laughter can be as powerful as any other healing tool, bringing relief and perspective to challenging circumstances. You could be a Heyoka empath if you embrace paradox. The Heyoka empath often embraces paradoxes, seeing the world in a way that acknowledges both light and dark, joy and sorrow. If you often find yourself understanding that things are never black and white, or if you've been told that your way of seeing the world is contradictory, this could be part of your Heyoka nature. Embracing paradox allows the Heyoka to move fluidly through life, accepting that opposites or coexist. You could be a Heyoka empath if you are highly creative. Creativity often comes naturally to a Heyoka empath. If you express yourself through art, music, writing, or any other form of creative expression, it may be a sign that you are a Heyoka. Your creativity allows you to channel the deep emotional energy you experience into something tangible, providing both an outlet for yourself and a way to connect with others on a profound level. You could be a Heyoka empath if you struggle with boundaries. Due to their deep connection with others, Heyoka empaths often have difficulty with personal boundaries. If you've ever found yourself taking on the emotions or struggles of those around you, even when you didn't want to, you might be a Heyoka. While this ability can help others, it can also lead to emotional burnout if boundaries aren't carefully managed. Learning to set clear boundaries is essential for a Heyoka to maintain their well-being. You could be a Heyoka empath if you experience sudden shifts in emotion. Because the Heyoka empaths are so attuned to the energies around them, they can experience sudden and intense emotional shifts. If you've ever gone from feeling joyful to deeply sad, or from calm to irritable, seemingly without warning, then this might be because you are absorbing the emotions of those around you. These shifts can be disorienting, but they also provide valuable insights into the energies at play. You could be a Heyoka empath if you have a strong connection to nature. Heyoka empaths often feel deeply connected to nature. If you feel at peace when surrounded by the natural world, or if you find that nature has a healing effect on you, then this could be a sign of your Heyoka nature. Being in nature helps to restore the balance that the Heyoka empath may lose through their interactions with others. You could be a Heyoka empath if you challenge authority and tradition. The Heyoka empath often finds themselves questioning authority, tradition, and societal structures. If you've ever felt rebellious or resistant to established norms, you might be embodying the Heyoka energy. Heyokas don't blindly follow tradition, they challenge it, looking for deeper truths and meaning beyond what is conventionally accepted. You could be a Heyoka empath if you are a mirror for others. One of the key characteristics of a Heyoka is their ability to mirror others back to themselves. If you often find that people react strongly to you, either with admiration, frustration, or confusion, it could be because you are showing them a reflection of their own behavior or emotions. This mirroring helps others to see aspects of themselves that they might not have been aware of, fostering personal growth. You could be a Heyoka empath if you embrace the role of the fool. In many cultures, the Heyoka is seen as a sacred clown, or the fool who speaks the truth in a way that others might not. So if you find that you embrace the role of the fool or joker in your social circles, or if you've been told that you have an innate ability to make people laugh and think, then you could be embodying Heyoka energy. This role allows you to break down the walls of pretense and open people to deeper truths. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so.